Barcelona VMware Explorer 2022. I am here with Stanimir Markov at the Runecast booth. Hey Stan, how are you doing?
Oh, very good. It's crazy here and I love it.
Stan, can you tell us more about Runecast? What's new in 2022?
Yeah, so there's a lot of things. I mean, especially that last time we were here was 2019, so thank God the pandemic is kind of over. Runecast, a lot of you probably know it as a platform for VMware and helping you be proactive and avoid some issues, outages, security problems. Now, over the last 3 years, it has been really crazy for us in a good way because we added support for public cloud. So now we have support for AWS, for Azure, for GCP. We added support for Windows and Linux and also for Kubernetes. So what we do now is also Kubernetes security posture management, container security, even shift left. So you can protect your workloads not only in production, but also while you're building them, you can make sure that whatever you build is also according to some standards and free of vulnerabilities. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of the things, especially in the last couple of years, we've seen the market that's really more and more focused on security and security compliance, because there are more and more security regulations out there that are being enforced and created. So one thing that customers really value about Runecast is that we now bring one platform that will help you to be security compliant and achieve continuous compliance across your whole hybrid cloud.
Yeah, so basically it will scan your environment and let you know if you have some vulnerabilities which are not unpatched, which are not patched yet.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, one thing that we introduced this year that's really important is we integrated with the CISA database that includes known exploited vulnerabilities. So now not only do we show you very specifically which vulnerabilities you're affected by, but which one of them have already exploits in the wild. So that really helps you with the prioritization, because obviously you'll first decide to patch these vulnerabilities where there is a highest risk of getting a security breach, those that are already exploited in the wild. So that's really important. Yeah. So.
Tell us, can you show us some demo?
Yeah, sure. So it's really simple. Actually, it's really one product and one software platform that you can have on-prem, and it would really work even in air-gapped environment. So that's really important for a lot of our customers. But if you wish, you can also deploy it in AWS, in Azure, and even in HP Ezmeral. So the deployment options are really quite wide. And from this one place, you can connect out to your Kubernetes clusters, to your vCenters, Horizon, AWS, Azure, GCP, and even to your Windows and Linux operating systems, no matter if they run on-prem or in the cloud, no matter if they're physical or virtual. So you can cover all of that. And then just showing specifically the vulnerabilities, I'll just switch to that screen. And by the way, all of you that are watching this, you can actually go to demo.runecast.com and you actually can play with this. So we have it actually available publicly.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. And just wanted to show you how easy it is here. We're looking now at a mix of different products like Windows, vSphere, Kubernetes. I can, for example, choose just the Windows environment, and I want to see only vulnerabilities that are currently exploited in the wild. And I see that I have a number of them, and they have high criticality, plus they have exploits in the wild. And these are really the ones that you should be going after first. Yeah? So vulnerability assessment is one important piece where our customers use all across their hybrid cloud, containers, Windows, Linux servers. And the other important piece is the security compliance. As you can see, we've implemented a lot of security compliance standards, from BSI to Grundschutz from Germany, CIS, NIST, DISASTIC, GDPR, and many others. So looking at, for example, ISO 27001, which is another very popular standard, you can see what is the current compliance status for all of these layers of infrastructure that you may have. You can select maybe to look at just the S3 environment or your EC2 instances from AWS. And you can dive in deeper, of course, and wherever you have in compliance, you can see exactly where the problem is. And in many cases, we also provide remediation scripts, so you can certainly save time also remediating if you have some incompliances. Yeah.
It's pretty good, pretty packed with all the features and stuff. Can you tell us something about what's coming in upcoming versions?
Yeah. Yeah, I can share. I mean, a lot of the things are actually security related because we see that there's a lot of challenging problems to be fixed there. So we are looking at things that are like infrastructure as a code scanning, and also looking at cloud infrastructure entitlement management, which is also a big problem these days. But actually, something that is coming just a few days from now. Is related to one of our really nice features, Configuration Vault, where you can see any changes that happen in your environment. So from next week, we will have also information who made these changes. So that's really important to keep full control, especially if you have multiple people with access to your environment. You can see any little change, even some advanced setting or anything like that. And now you'll be able to see also who made the change. So I think that's really valuable from security perspective, in general visibility perspective. Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks very much, Stan.
Thank you very much. Pleasure talking to you.